Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own skills, another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such...
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde
Blonde. Dress is all funny. Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look any...
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is...
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? I can't just...
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept you. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the night. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now. Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, he was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that as long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more...
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is... Anyways. Oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
They grew up together after all.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found if the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him. That's the only place to be.
The Angel Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his up. Anyway, let's go to the Angel Share and have a look.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an...
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for...
If you're looking for that gentleman, He ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So there's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to... Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look. Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you Well, that's as good a reason as any.
So, guess we've broken the ice.
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
And he was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis? I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liu Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts. Who do you think will defend Liu Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for my final. This world has people who gained visions, and which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is your answer then. As I thought. You really are similar to her. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh, we're super duper strong!
That manner, it's just like hers. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss. This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss. The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods. Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside. The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
You ain't messing around! You asked for it!
Can't catch me! Huh? I'm about to pass out over here. Make my escape. And away I go!
Stop right there!
Ninjutsu!
Let's get it on! Hi! Final warning!
try not to enjoy this too much.
Look alive! I done messed up.
Make my...
Final warning! Drop your weapons! Let's get it on! Hi!
Sweet dreams.
Hands where I can see them!
My fault for being so lazy.
Stop right there!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Look alive! Final warning! Stand down! Let's get it on! Ha! Hi! Ha!
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of that is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corruption, and the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
I'm out of here! Looks kinda cozy in here. Nap time! And away I go! Well, we're in Wolvendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him. Make my escape. Make my escape.
Lord of Wolvendom, great Wolf King of the North. Sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's in a bit. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
You asked for it!
Let's spark things up a little. Come a little closer.
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
I call dibs.
Another one of those bonfire spells! Looks like the Abyss really has been around here. Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Final warning!
What was that escape?
Hands where I can see them! Stop right there!
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to...
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you. I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Stromterror's Lair. But I suppose that this place is more Lair than Stromterror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the Dragon of the East had yet to fall.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Look alive!
Your mommy teach you that? Gloves off! Drop your weapon!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Blitz.
I'm a bit rusty.
Let's spark things up a little.
Justice will prevail! Final warning!
And we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person. Where are they now, anyway?
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be...
Oh, is that how it is? Well...
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done...
Yep! And it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too. Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty... Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once you're while you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well. Or perhaps a monster. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus seek... We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Oh, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
I call dibs.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you?
Me? I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only... As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself. Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us...
Huh? You're leaving?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again. After all, I did take 500 Mora and those...